Hey guys, this is Raven Devious. Welcome to the channel. I'm here with another rogue tutorial. This one is going to be Deathtrap. Before I show the build, I'm gonna start with Pit 100 just to showcase it. And if you guys are interested, I'll do the build right after. So here we go. Alright, the way this build works is you're going to shadow step into a group of enemies, then press Flurry, followed by Deathtrap. Flurry, Deathtrap, Flurry, Deathtrap. Throw down cow traps for extra damage, and smoke grenade for more extra damage to the Deathtrap. Right, as you can see, that was a tier 100 hit done within 5 minutes. So here's the build right here. Let's start with the aspects. You're gonna want on your two-hander the aspect of Bogeric Führer. We'll get to the stats after. On your two-handers, you're gonna want aspect of Sunrise because your stun grenades will also affect the Deathtrap. It'll say it in one of these here. There we go. Caltrap, Spell Grenade, and Deathtrap receive your stun grenade benefits. So if you buff up anything with stun grenades, is gonna raise the damage of your Deathtrap as well. So that's why we're using this aspect. The next one, we're using Behemoths because you're constantly doing your ultimate with this build. Next one, this one here as well, Führer is on the two-hander because you're consistently dropping down Deathtrap. And if you read the aspect, it says casting an ultimate skill increases your ultimate damage by 20% up to 200%. Okay, stacks up to 10. So you're consistently dropping down Deathtrap, and it just gets higher and higher and higher hit points. In order to keep dropping down the Deathtrap, you're going to need these Beastfall boots. These drop at Gregory. I'm sorry, no, not Gregory. The Ice Beast in the Ice. You're also going to need this unique Eyes in the Dark, which drops at Lord Zer. For your gloves, you're going to need aspect of Artful Initiative. Again, this buffs stun grenades, but this is not a stun grenade build. Do not put stun grenade on your build. This is only to buff up the Deathtrap. Shroud of False Death is an Uber. It drops super rarely. I think it's like less than 1% chance of getting it. If you don't have this, don't fret. The Shroud of Kandaris is a perfect substitute until you're able to get that, that lucky drop. As for the helm, same thing, Harley Quinn. Until then, you might want to use Kyle the Nameless, which does great for damage. If not, you can always use just a legendary with just some defensive things you want. Probably, what was here? You might want to put on Siphoning Strikes, temper that on. As well as if you're low on armor, temper armor. If you're low on resistances, try to roll for resistances. As for the rings, you're gonna want Blast Trapper's Echo Circle, because again, as you can read here, dealing damage to enemies affected by your trap skills. You want them vulnerable. This makes them basically, the damage is not important. You just want enemies to be vulnerable. So there's that. Tricksters will go on the amulets, as well as since you're also consistently dropping barrier. Since you're consistently dropping Deathtrap, you're consistently getting a barrier as well. So conceded aspect is the way to go. As for stats for each piece of gear, I like to go offensive, dexterity, critical strike damage, and throw in some maximum life on your gloves. Same thing with the bow, critical strike, dexterity, and also don't forget that maximum life. With the two-handers, you don't need too much maximum life though, because the barrier keeps you super healthy. You're not really taking much damage, but in case you do, like in that last pit right there, I almost ate shit a few times. Luckily I had some potions, but yeah, you're gonna want if you don't want that to happen to you, just put on maximum life instead of the damage. But you do want to keep dexterity and critical strike at least on the two-handers. As for your gloves, as for your rings, you're going to definitely need to temper on ultimate skills restore 70% or 70 primary resource or whatever amount resource. In order to keep throwing down the Deathtrap, you're going to need to spend resource, which is why we're using this specialization right here, preparation. Spend 75 energy to reduce your ultimate skills cooldown by 5 seconds. Ultimate skills resets after cooldowns grant 15 and grant 15 whatever 50% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Cooldowns, whatever, doesn't really matter. Actually, it does actually matter, because every time after you activate Deathtrap, your next skill, which is your core skill, is going to use up all of your energy. Now, if you don't have that tempered on, you won't be able to be able to even use the flurry, which is what we're using in this build. So you do need to have that tempered onto your ring. As for your other ring, you're going with and Deathtrap cooldown. You want to get Deathtrap down to like at least 10 seconds. You don't want anything higher than that. It's going to be really hard to keep spamming that shit. So there you have it. Onto the witchcraft powers. I'm using the cycle for health, aura of siphoning, aura specialization, soul harvest, purging touch. This one you're going to need for one of your witchcraft gems, as well as aura of misfortune, because again, another witchcraft gem, which I'm using is Friend of the Bog, Duststone, and it won't show it here, but these are the names. This one is I believe this one is Stars something. Just look at the aspect, it's right there on the screen. Same thing with it. This one is definitely Moonlight Ward. Oh no, this one is Friend of the Bog. I apologize. And this one is Duststone. So this one has to be Voice of the Stars. So there you have that. Almost done with this. Onto the skill tree. Put 2 points on Heartseeker. We're not putting on the skill tree, it's just to get to this area. Put 3 points onto Sturdy, 3 points onto Siphoning Strikes, 1 point onto Flurry. We're not really using it as a damage, we're just using it to be able to spend energy. Shadow Step for the Unstoppable, basically. Every passive here, you're gonna max out Weapon Mastery, Trick Attacks, Unstable Elixirs, as well as Balestra. You're gonna put 5 points into Dark Shroud, but you're not going. Oh no, you are going to have this on the skill tree. Never mind, take back what I said. Same thing with the Smoke Grenade. You're gonna put 1 point only, all the way up to Enhanced Smoke Grenade. Then put 3 points on Malice and 3 points on Exploit. Onto the next area, we're not using any of this shit. The only thing we're using is 3 points onto Frigid Finesse. And into the ultimate area, 3 points on Trap Mastery, since we're constantly throwing down traps. 3 points on Impetus, because why not? All your points on Deathtrap, so 5 points, and max it out all the way down. Then 3 points onto Until Dawn, and 3 points onto Aftermath. 3 points onto Second Wind, because you need that barrier up consistently for survivability. And the key passive we're using here is Momentum. Last but not least, Paragon Board. On the starter board, you're going to be using Control. Obviously, if you don't have this many points, I'm maxed out here. It's not going to look this way. Just fill the requirements. This uses Intelligence. Just put the Intelligence on. Use as less points as you can. Try to stretch it out to the second board, which is No Witnesses. And on this board, I'm using Kenny. Same thing, like I said, for the starter board. Just satisfy the glyph. This one uses Intelligence. Just to the bare minimum. If you don't have the 300 points, if you only got like 150 or whatever, don't go crazy. Just give it the minimum, just so you can be able to use those extra points to stretch to the next board. And the next board is it's this one right here. Deadly Ambush. Why not? It's a trap board, and using Deathtrap just makes sense. On this one, I'm using versatility. Again, hit up these nodes. Do not, like, these are important. The yellow ones, you don't need to hit the blues right away. Do that when you guys have enough points where you can able to spend shit and buff shit up. Just do the bare minimum. Okay, just get to the yellow, move on to the next board. The next board is above here, and this one is exploit witnesses. And I'm using snare because obviously look what it says. For every 5 intelligence purchased within range, trap skills deal 22 whatever X amount increased damage. Trap skills that we're doing Deathtrap. So this is a no-brainer here. Same thing goes with this. Just hit the yellow nodes. Hit the yellow nodes and get to the last board here, which is ambush. I'm sorry, it is not ambush. It is cheap shot, and we're using ambush on it. Use strength, bare minimum. All right. And there you have it. I think I covered all the bases. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. Thank you.